Dr. James J.C. Cooley. That's right. It's the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. All right.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer.
Yeah. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life. Yeah. James J.C. Cooley.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and wow, we got an absolutely fantastic, sensational show coming your way. Got a good friend of mine, I'm telling you. He wears so many hats and does so many things. I'm excited. How you doing, Dr. Kohler? How you doing?
I'm doing great. We're excited to have this guest on the show.
Excited. How you doing, Todd? How you doing, man, in California?
I'm always good, James.
Hey, Todd, can we lock all the platforms in and let's get this thing started?
That's right. It's your life. Dr. James J.C. Cooley.
Hello. Welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and wow, we got a fantastic show coming your way today. I'm going to tell you right now, you need to grab you about 9-10 bags of popcorn, because by the time we get to the fourth segment, probably ain't gonna have no popcorn left. So we got this absolutely fantastic guest that's going to inspire us, enlighten us, teach us, educate us, because he does so many great things. So how you doing, Michelle? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it's been a perfect day. It's been a beautiful day. How's this day been for you?
Well, it's been great. I mean, we just got back from California, so we gave our scholarships, and just starting this off after holiday and having this guest on is fantastic. So, but it's gonna get even better, because I'm not gonna give it away. I know that's you, Michelle. I'm not gonna give the title away or anything. So But can you please? Okay, let me tell you first. First of all, whichever platform that you watching us on, was you watching us on E360 Television, Transfer TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, and over 84 other platforms, welcome to the show. Also, if you're listening to us on the radio and you want to be part of the conversation, all you have to do is pick up that phone and dial 1-888-344-1170. Let me say that one more time. 1-888-344-1170. Michelle, can you do the honors by introducing the title of the show, purpose of the show, and introduce this absolutely fantastic guest?
Most definitely. So the title of today's show is John Koehler, Renaissance Man, Using Talent to Serve God and His People. So we're having a conversation with John Koehler. He's the founder, president, publisher of Kohler Books. He's also an award-winning artist and graphic designer. He's going to talk about what the definition of a Renaissance person really is. He's going to discuss art school, graphic design and visual art, and Kohler Books and Kohler Books Publishing. Again, he's the founder of Kohler Books, and he runs its day-to-day operations. He's an award-winning graphics designer and the author of 11 books. He was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Silver Medal by the Advertising Federation of Hampton Roads in 2016. He earned a BFA in Communications, Arts, and Design from Virginia Commonwealth University and attended graduate studies at George Washington University in Washington, D.C. John's professional career includes being senior art director of a major advertising agency and running a design student. He has helped run a ministry dedicated to helping children with disabilities. He has made an international splash in 1991 by winning the Boomerang World Championship in Perth, Australia, and was a member of the Foster's Boomerang 2000 team, a touring troupe that taught professional athletes and others the gospel of boomerangs. He lives in Virginia Beach, married to his wife, Patty, and he has two daughters, Danielle and Kimmi. Please welcome back to the show. It's been a while, Mr. John Koehler.
Thank you, Michelle. God, you were reading that so well. I was looking around going, who is she talking about, man? That was, yeah, no, I appreciate that very much. And James, before I forget, when you showed, y'all had that clip of the guy with the metal leg, one of our, I got to introduce you to one of our authors, Doc Jacobs. Dude is just off the wall cool. He was a Navy corpsman, medical guy serving with Marines in Iraq, got blown up, has lost his legs, most of his legs, came back, and he didn't like hit the bottle or anything like that. He started foundations. He just, the guy is just, talking about inspirational. That would be Doc Jacobs. So remind me.
Yeah, I would love to chat him, have him on the show. I
know. And he would be a good one to have, man. People will be inspired for sure. But anyway.
Absolutely. So you the Renaissance man. And we're going to talk about that one a little bit later. But John, can you tell our viewers and listeners a little bit more about you, where you grew up, what made you click, why you're so passionate about the things that you do?
That's funny to hear you talking about me being passionate when you're Mr. Passionate. I mean, come on, man. We're cut from the same cloth, that's for sure. I was born on an Air Force base in 1958 in Goose Bay, Labrador. My dad was the commander of a squadron of F-106 fighters, interceptors. These things could go like 2 Mach, 1,400 to 1,600 miles an hour, and they were there to intercept the Bears, the Russian bombers, and that kind of thing at that point. In the late 50s. We moved to Norfolk. I grew up there, and then eventually to Virginia Beach, where I've been, living for a good long while. I moved to Richmond, went to VCU, went to college, went to art school. I met my wife, Patty, there. Lucky me, man. She's awesome and a tremendously talented artist in her own right, James. You think I got some talent? All right, maybe a little bit, but she has just this amazing gift. And then we moved up. We headed up to the DC area and started raising kids. That's the Michelle reading the bio. She nailed it. I worked in graphic design at ad agencies, And, then we moved back to the beach here in 1994. And then, the afterburners were kicking in. And so I started my own company, graphic design studio, started doing art. And now I'm a book publisher. We have a staff of 13. And we're just, that's the part I thank God every day. I get to help people. We helped you with your book. What a process. I wish all of our authors were more like you, meaning, you came to the table with a good book and you're like, I'm here to learn. I'm here to get it right. What do you need me to do? Most of them are like that. So, that's what I do. And then I also do, as you know, quite a bit of visual art as well.
And we're gonna get to that. But hey, John, for our viewers and our listeners out here, if you had to choose one adjective to describe John Koehler, what adjective would that be and why?
Probably loud. Probably passionate. I just, sometimes too much, I get too involved with some things, but I get excited, so passion, excitement. I know you said one. Dang it. So hard, Michelle. How am I supposed to do this?
I think that's a great adjective. When you're passionate, excited, and loud, that means you're doing something that you enjoy and that you love. There is nothing wrong with that.
Either you're going to be the life of the party or people going to get gone. But yeah, that's, I love that. I told you last time we talked, James, that I said, I'm 67. I'm in the fourth quarter of my life. Happy to be here. And every morning I get up and go, I'm still here. This is great. I get a chance to do more, and then it's like, what do you need me to do today? And I'm not being all religious when I say that. I just feel that we're here to serve. And if I can do that every day and help people along the way, whether it's through work or somebody on the street, I got a little ministry going on with that. Then I have a good day.
Wow. You mentioned serve and ministry. I think that's so important and so key because it is about helping others. Helping others bring joy to oneself. At least that's how it is with Michelle and I. And I know you, just like you said, we cut from the same cloth, and you out there trying to help everybody, but not trying. You're doing it. You're doing a lot of great things out there. You know what? We got to take a station break. But when we come back, we're going to find out what the definition of a Renaissance man. And I tell you what, if you want to be part of this great conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're watching us on, go to the comments, that's any question that you might have, or pick up the phone and dial 1-888-344-1170. Again, 888-344-1170. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
Now hear this. It's your life.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Doctor.
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are to know today or tomorrow, hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? And everything that you do.
Welcome to Viridian Christian University, where faith and learning come together to transform lives. At VCU, we believe that education is more than just academics. It's about fostering a community of growth, integrity, and purpose. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, VCU offers flexible, affordable, and 100% online degree programs that cater to your busy life. Our innovative platform provides a personalized learning experience, empowering you to thrive in today's ever-evolving world. Join a global community of learners guided by an experienced faculty who are committed to your success. With VCU, you're not just earning a degree, you're preparing for a future that integrates faith, leadership, and service. Viridian Christian University, educating with purpose, transforming lives. Learn more at ViridianChristianUniversity.com. ViridianChristianUniversity.com.
Citizens of our great communities nationwide and overseas. We hope that you'll be able to take part in one or more of the many exciting events that we are offering this year and experience firsthand the pride we take in supporting our cause. It's our mission to equip the youth of today for the challenges of tomorrow. And we rely heavily on the generosity of individuals and business owners for support. Without the assistance of community-minded individuals just like you, we wouldn't be able to serve our youth each year. We ask that you make a commitment to support our annual appeal by making a cash donation. This year's goal is $50,000. Your generosity will assist us in making a difference in the lives of the youth in our community. You can give online at CooleyFoundation.org. Remember that every donation makes a difference regardless of size. The J.C. Cooley Foundation thanks you in advance for your contribution.
Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James J.C. Cooley. Using humor, wit, and engaging storytelling, James paints a picture about his arrival in a rural Deep South town and realization that life would never be the same. Cooley lays out his struggle to adjust from city life to country life and back again, sharing his hard-earned lessons to educate, encourage, and enlighten our next generation of leaders and heroes. Get your copy of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold.
Welcome to Viridian Christian University, where faith and learning come together to transform lives. At VCU, we believe that education is more than just academics. It's about fostering a community of growth, integrity, and purpose. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, VCU offers flexible, affordable, and 100% online degree programs that cater to your busy life. Our innovative platform provides a personalized learning experience, empowering you to thrive in today's ever-evolving world. Join a global community of learners guided by an experienced faculty who are committed to your success. With VCU, you're not just earning a degree, you're preparing for a future that integrates faith, leadership, and service. Viridian Christian University, educating with purpose, transforming lives. Learn more at ViridianChristianUniversity.com.
It's your life.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I'm, our first segment is always getting to know our guests, and just like I told you, the Renaissance man. We getting ready to find out what that means because he's certainly one. And I tell you what, if you want, you're probably down to about 6 bags of popcorn right now. I mean, I know you probably. I told you to get 10. So I tell you, John, you had mentioned something about the Boomerang Championship. What exactly is that, and how do a person get good at doing those things?
I started throwing in 1986. First of all, you do need some skills. You need to be a little bit athletic. I mean, little kids can throw them if they have the right boomerang and so forth. But if you want to get into competition, then you do need to have some athletic skills. This is what I use a lot for teaching, and you can see it's not super big. It's bendable. It can be, it can be tuned for left or right handers. It won't hurt anybody, including me. So I got into it in 1986, like I said, and I started throwing. You can see some of the different boomerangs up there.
Oh, wow.
The one that's in the middle right there, let me see if I can get my finger right there. I set a world record with that back in the day, 1987. And I was on U.S. teams, went all over the world, made a lot of boomerangs, given a lot of demos, Michelle. I mean, I have literally taught thousands and thousands of school kids, how to throw. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Wow. So, the title of the show is John Koehler, Renaissance Man, using talent to serve God and his people. What exactly is a Renaissance man? It sounds like a movie, but in your definition, what is it?
My definition is that it's someone who is so interested and excited about different things that they go into, they go and learn about them, and then they are able to do some of these different things. In other words, instead of learning how to be a scientist, that's cool. That's very cool. So I'm not putting that down. I'm saying if somebody was going to be a scientist, then they're also going to become an inventor. And they're also going to learn how to throw boomerangs, and they're going to play music. So it means someone who's interested in a lot of different things and is good at maybe not a lot, but more than one thing.
Okay. Well, you are multi-talented. You've got Kohler Books. You got Kohler Artworks. Well, let's talk a little bit about Kohler Books. First of all, what kind of books and authors do you publish? And what is Kohler Books looking for in an author? Because there's a lot of people out there. I want to write this. I want to write that. But what distinctly separates Kohler Books, and how do you use those talents of those authors to serve God and also for a higher purpose and, motivating people?
I think that we serve God no matter what we do or where we are. It doesn't have to be in our job. It can be after work. It can be before. It could be the way you serve your family. With Kohler Books, what we're looking for are good books, quality manuscripts that authors send in. Oh my gosh, we're getting a lot of them these days. But they send them in, and then we have editors who read through those books. They review them, and those that kind of hit our standards, our quality standards, we go to the next level and we talk to them. We do 90% of our books that we publish are with new and emerging authors. And then that smaller percentage, 10%, are with agented authors. They're very polished. They're very high quality. They know how to market, and so we're like, ooh, yeah, baby, come on. And we have to pay them in advance, not necessarily very big, but we have to do that. But that's a small segment. Most of them are newbies who are never going to win a traditional deal. And they essentially have to pay to play, basically. We don't do self-publishing. We do what's called hybrid publishing, which is a higher level in terms of quality. But, our goal is to help them. And we do. We have a staff of 13. I mean, that's people ask me, Michelle, like often, well, what's your favorite thing about your job? I go, I get to help people. I get to talk to people all over the world and, help them find their way. Because let me tell you something, a new author who's never been published before, oy vey, they're not just passionate, they're scared. They don't know how to get through this maze. They don't know how they're going to get their book edited or designed or this or that and all these things. And so we help them to get through that.
Wow. So I'm sure you've had, have you turned down prospective people who want their books reviewed and published by Kohler Books? Is there submissions that maybe is not a good fit for Kohler Publishing? And like I said, everybody is different. There's so many different publishing companies, but what exactly you are not looking for?
Well, as far as the genres, the different types and styles of books, we take pretty much anything. We're not looking for erotica, but pretty much everything else, fiction or nonfiction. We do a lot of memoirs. We do everything under the sun. The way that they get accepted or rejected is purely based on the quality of the work. We take typically about 35 to 40% of the submissions which come in, and boy, are they coming in. But, that just means it takes it to the next level where one of our editors is going to go deeper. And if everything looks well, they may reach out to the author and have a discussion with them. So it's a step-by-step process when an author submits their book, and we deal with it every day.
What is the mission statement for Kohler Books?
Oh, now you're putting me on the spot, Michelle. I would say helping authors to publish books in the best possible way with the highest quality, and looking to sell books also. It's not a very good mission statement, I realize. But, part of the work that we do, I think people get confused when you say, hey, what's your mission? How are you serving God? We serve God by serving his people. So when we do a great job editing, that's service. And it's not just for the author. It's for the Lord. And I don't think he's up there going like this. I just think he's real happy when we do that. And so we do that, whether it's the design or, the editing or all the other production aspects of this thing. So certainly service is part of what we do. We are here to serve authors and their books.
Wow.
That's sort of it, but
Wow. And you know what? You're giving somebody a chance to tell their story or to express, their thoughts or whatever, storytelling, autobiography, semi-autobiography, you're giving them a chance to tell their story. Now, let's do a pause right now on Kohler Books, Kohler Publishing, and let's talk about art. When did you first, who or what inspired you to get into the art world?
When I was a kid, I had talent. I just did. And I didn't brag about it. I didn't go around saying, look at that picture. It was just purely, I could draw. And, people noticed. The elementary school teachers, what did they do? They dragged me in to do their bulletin boards, okay? Stuff like that. I didn't take an actual art class until I was a senior in high school. And my teacher, who I still know and am friends with here, Ms. Woodhouse, Betty Woodhouse, she, when I did the first couple of projects, she could see my talent. She dragged me behind a screen where the Art 4 and 5 students were working. So I got to do special projects. I was doing pen and inks and watercolors and that kind of thing. Stuff like, I'm sorry to lift this thing up, but it's the only thing I have right here in front of me. So this is a pen and ink that I did. I was doing a lot of wildlife and stuff back then. I got into VCU, and I thought I was God's gift to illustrators. Well, I wasn't.
Hey, John, hold that thought. We got to take a station break, but I tell you what, hold that thought. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to the Renaissance man again, and we're going to pick it up from where we just left off. So if you want to be part of this great conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're watching us on, the comments, ask any question that you might have. Or you can pick up the phone and dial 1-888-344-1170. Again, that's 1-888-344-1170. It's your life. And we'll see you shortly after the break.
It's your Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life.
I'm Dr. Michelle Cooley. Heart disease research saves lives. It's that simple. Thanks to medical advancements funded by the American Heart Association, more women are surviving heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular diseases than ever before. But there's still so much work to do.
Hi, I'm Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and I'm raising funds to support life-saving research because every heartbeat is worth fighting for. In honor of Women's History Month, please join me in support of the American Heart Association and women's health.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Achieving the American dream. This is a must listen for anyone who thinks they're stuck in life or needs to understand that their current situation is not their final destination. Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet is the unfiltered truth to provide hope for the future by challenging you to refuse to become a victim of life's circumstance and dare to become an overcomer because a bigger, better, and more impactful life awaits you. Get the new audio version of his book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by Dr. James Cooley on Amazon or wherever books are sold.
Check it out. It's your life with Dr. James.
Well, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and just absolutely fantastic guest that we have on the show. One of the most talented individuals that I know. Just wait till you see some of his artwork, and I mean that's what we're going to talk about right now. John, can you put them power slides up back up there? And Michelle, you had asked a question prior to the break, and John was in the middle of. Can you re-ask that question?
Well, yes, I was asking John about his introduction into art, and he was telling me how in the beginning he always was good at drawing, and then he was going from there. So please, John, just to update our viewers.
I'll pull the artwork up here in a second, but just to finish with you, Michelle, you know, I wound up going to VCU. That's where Patty and I met, going through the art school. And I determined I wasn't going to make it as an illustrator. So I said, graphic design, there's lots of jobs. So I went that route. Glad I did. Started working at some, big ad agencies ultimately, then came back home here to the beach and, started a graphic design studio. I started working on an iPad in 2010, and since then I've created a lot of artwork. The new iPad came out, I don't know, 2019 or something, 2018 actually. So I'm going to show you or share with you some of that art. And James, I'll roll through fast. We can stop. If you see something, we can stop, but I'm going to just real fast going through this stuff. Here we go. Bear with me. Here we go.
All right. Let's see. Did it pop up? Let's see where we at. There
You
we
seen it?
Yes.
Okay. This is something I call Pompeii for obvious reasons. This is a piece that shows me mixing photos with an animal. That's a fox. This is part of a sea life series along with this one. This is I know, kind of a strange self-portrait that I did. You'll see others. Kind of a strange, surrealistic.
I like that. Go back to that last one with the hand.
It's purely surrealistic, James. And I just had taken some photos of my hand and I thought, what can I do with this that's unusual? And so I I added them to the geese. And
I like that. That's unique. It's strange.
Yeah, I like it too. This was just another self-portrait. You can see it's painted over quite a bit, just silly. It's my daughter Danielle. This actually won an award at an art show. This is mixing a human, a woman with a lot of different graphic photos of leaves and stuff like that. This one's similar. Obviously, she's clothed, and you can see that this won an award also. Little bit of surrealism. There you go. Penguins carrying a girl. This is my wife Patty hates this image of me, and I just was fooling around and decided to turn myself into a clown, and then the rest is history. This is my granddaughter. I started with her. I just really liked the photo that I took of her because she was dreaming. And this one's called Dreaming of Dogs and Moon. Just another portrait, another self-portrait. You can see the variations, mixing things up. Another crazy Viking portrait. My grandson, my granddaughter with a thing. This is more in that series, the sea life. Another weird self-portrait. Another one.
Hey, John. So, do you? I know self-portraits, all this. Do you draw, paint? Do you? I mean.
Well, yeah, you can see if you look here, James. I painted over this photo a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the answer is yes, but I usually am starting with the photo. Mm-hmm. Like this entire thing was painted over, but I started with a cool photo of my dog.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a lot of painting, mixing images, very strange. Mermaids.
Hey, hold on one second. For people out here that's listening to this on the radio, if you want to see the photos, all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel. It's Your Life Radio. It's Your Life Radio, my YouTube channel, and you will be able to see these great, absolutely fantastic photos that John has created.
In these shots, James, I literally, bought the mermaid outfits and had a local ballerina. She's a ballerina, incredible shape, wear them. So they're different photos of her. These were honorifics. This is a takeoff on a Botticelli. This is a very strange. This was made the magazine cover. Same idea with the lines with dog. There's a baby in there.
This is spectacular. How do you, you just see the visual in your head and just go from there? How do you go about?
When I do some of them, I have an idea going in. Others, I have to start mixing them and seeing. Musicians do the same thing. Sometimes they come to the table, they've got some lyrics, they've got a song in their head, and other times they're like, I got a lick here, man, but let's just play it and see what happens. I do that a lot with these things. I've got several images, and I start layering them together, changing the dynamics, changing the colors, changing everything until it's like, ooh, oh my gosh, look at that.
That artwork was spectacular. And you got the publishing company, you got your artwork. How does your artwork coincide with your publishing company?
Well, we have to make artwork for the books, but I have 4 award-winning designers now who do all that. I'm happy to not do that. The only thing that we left out so far, Michelle, if I may, yes, is that I served 5 years on a ministry called Young Life Capernaum, specifically serving kids with disabilities. And talking about an eye-opener, yeah. It clearly was. James keeps calling me a Renaissance man. That was something I wasn't looking for, and the idea, the concept of being called. Yeah, boy, I was called. It was like this. It was like, you're going here and doing this. It was like a Old Testament thing, Noah going, I'm not doing that. Or whoever, and then, yeah, you're going to do it. So that was an amazing. I know I switched gears. I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That's great. I want to get back to some more of the artwork, especially the African Queen ones that you and I talked about. Can you go back to that?
I can. Hang on just a second, James.
And I know we probably got about 2 minutes left in the segment, but we'll pick it up in the next segment.
All right, let me bring it in.
Well, I tell you what, we'll bring it in on the next segment because Todd is letting me know that we only got 1 minute left in this segment. So we'll pick it back up in the next segment.
Okay. I'll get it ready. Yeah, we can definitely talk about it because that is a story.
Oh, I wanted you. I know you told me a little bit about it, but I want the audience to hear about this as well.
It's a good story.
Okay, we're gonna take a station break. It's not too late. If you want to be part of this conversation, I know you're down to the last 2 bags. If you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're watching this on, or pick up the phone if you're listening on radio, dial 1-888-344-1170. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
It's your life.
The future is here.
Now is the time to pursue the greatness in you. Welcome to Viridian Christian University, where faith meets future. We are a fully accredited, 100% online Christian university. We offer bachelor's degree, master's and doctorate degree programs, built for students like you. Affordable tuitions, 30+ degree programs, 100% online and flexible. Integrating faith with learning. Study from anywhere at your pace. At VCU, we do not just prepare you for a degree. We prepare you for purpose. Discover who you are. Grow in faith. And build a future that impacts the world.
Are you ready to start your journey today? Visit www.viridianchristianuniversity.com.
Apply today and be among the global leaders.
One or more of the many exciting events that we're offering this year and experience firsthand the pride we take in supporting our cause. It's our mission to equip the youth of today for the challenges of tomorrow. And we rely heavily on the generosity of individuals and business owners for support. Without the assistance of community-minded individuals just like you, we wouldn't be able to serve our youth each year. We ask that you make a commitment to support our annual appeal by making a cash donation. This year's goal is $50,000. Your generosity will assist us in making a difference in the lives of the youth in our community. You can give online at cooleyfoundation.org. Remember that every donation makes a difference regardless of size. The J.C. Cooley Foundation thanks you in advance for your contribution.
Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James J.C. Cooley. Using humor, wit, and engaging storytelling, James paints a picture about his arrival in a rural deep south town and realization that life would never be the same. Cooley lays out his struggle to adjust from city life to country life and back again, sharing his hard-earned lessons to educate, encourage, and enlighten our next generation of leaders and heroes. Get your copy of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold.
Now hear this. It's your life.
Hello. Welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. And I tell you, we got about 9 minutes left in the show. But before we start, I like to talk about this university, Virginia Christian University. Yes, I'm the chancellor. But I'm not talking to you all about that just because I am the chancellor. I'm talking to you about that because our university is fully accredited. We offer over 30 degree programs, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and honorary doctorate degrees for people that are doing well and up and beyond and just helping folks out, helping communities. I tell you what, only thing I ask, if you're thinking about affordable education and if a Christian education as well, just look up ViridianChristianUniversity.com. ViridianChristianUniversity.com. It has all the information there that you need. Just like I said, over 30 degree programs that are fully accredited online. So I want to get back to John Koehler.
John. Oh, sorry.
John, can we talk about just a couple of them on there that we want
to
talk?
Yeah, I got them ready, James. Let me pull them up.
Okay. And for the people out there that's listening on the radio, whichever platform, if Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever, if you want to be able to see these, all you have to do is just go to my YouTube channel called It's Your Life Radio. It's Your Life Radio. You'll be able to see the whole show, the pictures, everything, because they are incredible. They are incredible. You know, so
James, we're gonna look at the African Queens. I just thought you might like this one. This image, it's a pilot who flies 747s, and he was on a paddleboard, and a friend took the photo, sent it to me, and I thought, oh, I could have him riding a whale. So that's what I did. I wanted you to see some of the photos that I took of this model, who is absolutely incredible Samantha, and she dressed up because I was like, I told her, I was, you know me, I'm just always honest. I said, I've never photographed or done any art with a black model.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, okay, well, I'm your girl. And I said, yeah, but what are we going to do? So she helped me figure out the idea of five African queens, 5 African queens. And she got the bling, she got the dresses, she got everything that was needed. You know, and I'm talking serious bling, a lot of different stuff. So these are some of the photos that she did. And then I would cut them out electronically and do things like this.
Wow.
So they were not there. And this is the same woman, okay, in 2 different poses, 2 different outfits, as you can see. She was not at the Capitol. I put her there.
How do you glue this where it looks like, I'm talking about I don't see any discrepancies in this. I'm talking about this.
Well, one of the key things, James, is down here at the bottom. You've got to put what's called a drop shadow. She's got that seats her on the concrete or the bricks or whatever. So there's some definite things that you need to do. In this case, I had to do it to put a shadow in of the lion. Okay, and behind her are Egyptian hieroglyphs.
Wow.
This one, she's dressed, I want to say that this is, God, which country? Angola, maybe? Angola. I mean, specific, beautiful fabrics. And this one, completely different, riding the elephant.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, I mixed in different things. You can see the zebra stripes, leopard stripes, or leopard, spots. A lot of different photos. The little kid up at the top swimming. I mean, just some weird stuff. Here she is holding on to a giraffe.
John, these are incredible. For the people out there that's listening on the radio, if you want to see these, I think you want to see them. It's Your Life Radio YouTube channel. You will be able to catch this show, which is today, and you'll be able to see what John is explaining to you because it's so incredible. John, we got about 2.5 minutes left in the show.
James, I didn't know. I knew what kente cloth was. Okay. I mean, I'm an artist, so I know, and I've seen people wear it, but I didn't know it's different all over Africa, which was, I mean, so for me, this was a real education, real learning. So, I added the spear that she was holding, the lions, the wave, etc. This is one of my favorites. You can see the horizontal stripes kind of going up behind her and across her, along with the antelope. I added this one just because I thought you'd appreciate it.
I like that.
This one, Michelle won an award, local, and that's probably got 40 or 50 different images that I put together. This one had a lot. This has been very popular. Women love this one.
That is beautiful.
Same thing with this one.
They're great. Hey, Michelle, please put the YouTube channel in this so people can just click on it and they can go to that.
Sure.
John, we got about 2 minutes left in the show. What are some of the takeaways you want our viewers and our listeners to get from this absolutely great discussion that
being a Renaissance man, I love the idea. I love the notion. And I think that I have, in fact, done that for part of my life. It's not always something that comes easy. Sometimes you're called to it. Sometimes you fall into it. Sometimes, someone shows you the way. Sometimes you just get lucky. But I mean, I would highly suggest it to anybody. Learn more than what you think you know. Expand beyond the reaches of your mind. Expand beyond what your job is. Try different things, especially creative things, music, art.
Wow, man, you are definitely the definition of a Renaissance man. Michelle, any closing remarks that you might have?
I'm just astounded by that beautiful art that you have done. I did not know this side of you. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's absolutely sensational. And just like I tell the folks that are listening to it on radio, iHeartRadio, KCBQ, AM 770, Answer, all the different stations that we own, you want to see this painting. And John, if people want to reach out to you, to work with me, buy some of your work, how can they do that?
It's KoehlerArtworks.com. It's KOEHLER artworks plural.com.
Wow. Hey, John, I want to invite you back on the show again, man. You're absolutely fantastic if we have time. I'd like to thank Dr.
Bye, Michelle. Bye, James.
Absolutely fantastic show. I'd like to thank my producer, Todd, in San Diego, my producer, also in Dallas. Most importantly, I'd like to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning into the things. Always dream big, think big, dream big, and everything. We'll be back.
Your life. That's right.